JFK has reported an influx of flights leaving New York Island, where only 5 of the top 10 seeded players remain. 14 seeded players overall are left, while others run for cover in New York City. Welcome to a preview and prediction video. There will be a new champion in New York City. Go easy on me tonight. Welcome back to the preview and prediction video. This is the US Open in New York. We start things off with a bang. Hailing from Africa at 5'9", Jabeur. She is big time, ladies and gentlemen. 40-13 on the year, 17-4 on clay. She went 12-8 on the hard stretch so far. We've seen her recently capture a title in Berlin after failing a couple times. Jabeur's won 6 of her last 10 matches, and we recently just saw her send Manlick home. That's right, the United States Manlick, who is playing very good tennis. She also sent Bringo packing. I think she just caught a cab. She's from America. Kat McNally, she sent packing as well in Cincinnati after a scare. Jabeur's big time, ladies and gentlemen. She's versatile. She can hit a slice from the baseline, a drop shot from mid-range, and hit a volley when you least expect it. She's taking on Shelby Rogers. And yes, she's going to have to be versatile if she wants to beat Shelby. Is averaging 5 aces per match, winning 72% of her service games, a whopping 40% of her return games. She gets 68% of her balls in play, and she is breaking opponents at a very, very good rate, ladies and gentlemen. Jabeur is big time. She breaks opponents when pressured at 50%, and she's saving a whopping 55% of her own break points. Shelby Rogers from USA, that's right, United States. Shelby Rogers, the hometown woman. She's having the best year of her career, recently making it to the finals in San Jose, where Kasatkina came back and took her out. Shelby's won 7 of her last 10 matches, and she's got some big names on her hit list, including Amanda Anisimova, Veronika Kudermetova, Marie Sakkari, Bianca Andreescu. She's taking out Kuzmova and Roos here at New York Island. Shelby's averaging 4 aces per match, 3 double faults. She's winning 72% of her service games, 28% of her return games. She gets 67% of her first serves in play. She breaks opponents at 49%, and she is saving her own break points at 50%. This is going to be a match where a lot of experts think Jabeur should breeze through like the New York subway. Jabeur's game is tricky. Drop shots, slice, volley, forehand, redirection. Jabeur incorporates every type of shot into her game. It took years upon years to master, and she's peaking at the correct time. Shelby Rogers has struggled for much of her career, being about a 500 level player. She's never won a championship, and her game needed much improvement. She hired a new coach, that's right, Iga Swiatek's former coach, and it's been night and day. Although the experts think Jabeur should run away with this like a train in the midnight Manhattan Railway, this is a play where I recommend Shelby Rogers 4 games. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Take Shelby Rogers getting 4 free games, and this might even be an upset outright. 4 games is minus 185. Ludmila Samsonova is ballin'. That's right, guys. She's on fire. She's won 11 matches in a row, which has turned a losing season into a positive. She's now 22-14 on the year, 18-7 on hard, and she's peaking from Russia. She was upset her flag couldn't be displayed in Cleveland or Washington. She's angry, and watch out, she's got a point to prove at the US Open. She's won 11 matches in a row, I said. Did you hear me the first time? And she is serving very, very well. She's averaging just under 6 aces per match, winning 80% of her service games, 30% of her return games, and she's getting 71% of her balls in play. She's breaking opponents when pressured at 45% while saving a whopping 63% of her own pressure points. Samsonova leads the tour in 3 service categories. Very impressive. She's taking on Alexandra Krunic. Krunic is 23-20 on the season, barely a winner, but she's 4-8 on hard. That makes her a loser. She's won 6 of her last 10 matches with a huge win against Barbora Krejcikova from the Czech Republic. Krunic goes hard in the paint, and she's a fighter that's relentless. This is a matchup where Krunic owns a head-to-head against Samsonova, beating her at the French Open when it mattered the most. Krunic averages 1 ace per match and wins 66% of her service games. She wins 37% of her return games and breaks opponents when pressured at a whopping 51%. She's saving an astonishing 61% of her own break points. This is a matchup where Samsonova was on fire, but she has to be careful or Krunic will be the water to cool her off. And there's a fire hydrant on every New York City street corner. However, the fire police will not be involved in this matchup. This fire is raging out of control. I like Samsonova to defeat Krunic in the first set on the money line. Take the spread if you're lucky. Remember, guys, greatness is Serena Williams.